welcome front to another episode of Blue Couch Therapy. It's your boy True, better yet the man. So, fellas, today I wanted to encourage you guys to get your financial house in order, okay? Because I'm working to rebuild mine, and I encourage you to do the same. So it's important, fellas, for us to have access to unlimited capital to maximize our growth potential. I don't believe that money is the most important thing in the world. I think family is. I think love is. I think our relationship with God is the most important thing. These are the things that I find value in. But I also understand that in this world of Caesar, in this world of carnality, in this world of the physical flesh, money is the only thing that matters. Okay? Because I've been a rich man, I've been a poor man, I've been a beggar man, I've been a thief. And in all these things, the only thing that matters is money. They let you know when you don't have it, and they call you a sellout when you have it. So either way, guys, I'd rather have it than to not, right? So I say all this to say, what's the plan? What's the play? You say, Big True, what's the play? I need your help. Okay. First and foremost, clear all debt. Guys, this is the process that I'm working on right now. I am clearing all consumer debt that I have currently. I got rid of everything that required me to be stagnant, everything that required me to have a hook around my neck. So this is why I encourage you guys to clear these debts. I'm removing all yokes around my neck, and I don't care about anything but clearing it. I'm currently on the road all the time. I'm going to the library right now. I've got a client meeting at 12, and then I've got another one at 3 today. So we're working. I'm doing everything that I can to get all the money in so that I can clear this thing off, right? So the next thing, once the debt is cleared, make sure that you have access to capital, access to credit of all different makers, types, American Express, MasterCard, Visa, and then so that way you can just move throughout the system. I don't encourage you guys to use, well, I guess it depends, right? If you don't use credit properly, it'll be a trap. But if you use it properly, you can live the life of a king for a fraction of the price. I collect points on American Express, Amex Collector, MBNA, all these programs. I collect points. Now, currently, since I'm in the contraction period or the end of a contraction period, I'm not using them. I'm paying them off. I'm just paying them off and putting them away. And then once I clean them up, I'll use them again. But I just say all that to say that, like, have these things available to you so that you can use them. I'm not one of these proponents or like advocate of like, don't use credit, only work and because to me personally, I don't think you can work and save your way up to $1 million, because money essentially is to work for you. You're not supposed to work for money. This is the richest man in Babylon teaches us these tactics. Keep 10% of everything is yours to keep. That's even the next one. We'll get into that in a second. But money is to work for you, not you to work for money. Because if you're working for money, you can only work 24 hours a day. Maybe your company might let you work 12, maybe 14, 16, whatever. But at the maximum, at the most, you can only work for 24 hours a day. So even if you're making $1,000 an hour, the maximum you can make is $24,000 a day. Don't get me wrong, that's hella bread. What I would give for that right now would say, my boy. But you have to decouple yourself from time. Decouple your money from time. So as I speak to you guys right now, I'm going down the Robert Kiyosaki's 4 quadrants of financial freedom, where I have just left the employee category, E, and now I'm in the S category, self-employed. The funny thing is that when you change categories, nice Brabus Mercedes G63 just passed me by, one of my favorite cars. I'll do a review when I get one. I know these things are coming, guys, so just wait on it. And see, I got excited, I lost my train of thought. I went from employee to business owner, and then from employee to self-employed, and then from self-employed to business owner. But the funny thing is that every time you transcend the quadrant and you change your paradigm, you have to start from the beginning. You have to start from the beginning again. Now, if you have been smart with your finances, or if you've been savvy, then you will have cash flow, you'll have capital that you'll be able to use to facilitate these dreams and facilitate these journeys. But if not, you're gonna have to start from zero again, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. It's a process, it's a learning process, and you have to go through the journey in order for you to be of any value. I'm realizing now that all these things is to increase my value so that I can share my story and give you guys the game for free. Mans are charging $13,000 just to tell you some of this information that I'm sharing with you today. I have a course on the way that I'm doing money multiplication. That's 25 bags just to talk to me about that. So I say this stuff to say, guys, like, I'm giving you what I can, everything that I can for free so that you can grow. The game is to be sold but not told, but you guys are my player partners, and I think that it's time for us all to get rich because they're printing trillions of dollars from the sky and you don't even have a single million. You should be pissed off. I know I am. Not literally, because it's just money, you know? But you guys understand the sentiment in which I'm trying to explain to you here. So once you clear up your debt, even before you clear up your debt, you must understand that 10% is yours to keep. Richest Man in Babylon teaches us that is a very important principle of the matter, is that 10% of all that you earn is yours to keep. You can't work all day and all night and then give all the money away. I think that's bogus. So if you make $100, 10 is for you to keep and to invest, set aside, and then the 90 is for you to go and pay your bills and do your thing. Because even now, guys, in this period that I'm in, I'm not buying no clothes, I'm not buying no shoes, I'm not buying no games, I'm not buying nothing. All I'm buying is just fuel for my body, food, fuel for my car, and that's it. And then everything else is going to paying off these debts, servicing these loans, and getting out of this situation, changing my situation. In Midnight Club, the song that I'm writing, Midnight Club, you'll be able to listen to that soon when it drops. Probably be out by the time you guys watch this video, who knows? Most likely. Midnight Club, I talk about 2 weeks of hustling can get you out of any jam. So, hustle, get your hustle up. Fellas, I just think that it's time for us to embark on this journey of financial freedom. And to me, that is my biggest lesson, I should say. My biggest reason for doing all this stuff is to reach that point of financial freedom where you don't have to work for people anymore. You can get up when you want to. You don't have to stress yourself out about money. It's time for us to rid ourselves of these sunken ideas and these fallacies about money, man. Money's a tool. Money's a tool to facilitate, to grow your business, and that's it, you know? So, guys, I encourage you to get your financial house in order. Clear your debts if you have any. Get credit, available credit. Use it wisely and responsibly, of course. And invest in high yield dividend assets. I'm heavy into DeFi right now. I'm heavy into digital assets. That's why you guys, you're seeing me create so much videos, so much content, because these are assets. These are digital assets that once I put them online, they'll be available and they pay me forever. My book is out, How to Get It, a brief guide to getting in tune with your inner self, and it's making sales. And now every couple of months I get a payout from Amazon continuously. The book has been out since August. You feel me? So I encourage you guys to find your truth, find what it is that you have of value, and offer that to the world, because you'll always be rewarded you'll be rewarded in proportion to the value that you add to society. So if you're only making whatever you're making, that means you're just adding that much value to society. There's money out there, guys. You won't be able to see it, I don't think, but on my left-hand side, they're building a big-ass warehouse. Another warehouse up to 209,000 square feet. Huge. That's a multi-million-dollar project. Probably $100 million to build that thing up by the time they get everything situated and organized. And you mean to tell me that this one company doing a deal for $100 million, and then there's another one working down there, there's another one over there, and we can't even get 100K? That's pennies, bro. Let me tell you guys something about money and the levels in which this world views money. So from $0 all the way up until I would say about 99,000, 0 to 100K, just to make it easier. 0 to 100,000 is dust. 100,000 to 1 million is pennies, and then 1 million plus is money. So when you talk about, oh, you're gonna get a loan for me right now, I'm in a debt to 100K. About built the studio, left it, got the car, everything that I'm in right now, and it was living the high life for 2 years, and I'm at like 100K, about that, give or take. And then that's pennies, bro. That's pennies. Because I see with my own eyes guys that I know that make $150,000 a month doing digital content and social media creation. So to me, I'm like to myself, get into a position, change your position. I'm leveraging the internet to increase my income 1,000x now, guys. 1000x. I'm on YouTube, I'm on DeFi, I'm bullish on Solana, really. That's the main one that I'm focused on now, digital assets, Bitcoin, and some other things like that. And my portfolio is growing. Every day I get richer, every day I get closer every day I get closer, man. And I know that one day I'm gonna look up and the mountain is gonna be gone. You know what I'm saying? I'm already making money every day online. It's just to get to the point where it's enough to service the loan, $4,000 a month, give or take, and it's a wash, bro. And I don't have to work anymore. You feel what I'm saying? So, guys, I'm being transparent with you. I'm being honest with you because it's important, I think, for us to talk about these things openly, not to be scared, not for us to think that like, oh, money. You know what? And you know why I say these things when I'm so confident to talk about these things? Because they can't kill me. They can't kill me because I have a debt. I don't care about buying a house. You guys know in my last video, one of the ones that I did in the forest, I was just talking about you don't really owe nothing. So even if anything were to ever happen, I don't care about getting a house right now. You know what I'm saying? I'll cash out on a house in 3 to 5 years once the cash flow become a cash ocean. I'm a cash pig. I'm a rich cash millionaire, just waiting for things to transcend. So guys, I get hyped because I love money and money loves me. And I know the funny thing is, guys, the fact that I was able to acquire this much credit and this much debt, I've studied money. I understand it now. I understand that it's simply just a transmutation of energy. It's a transmutation of energy from one thing to another. So now I'm transmuting my mental power in order to get physical cash. Guys. And life is good now. Life is good. I always have enough. I always have more than enough to pay everything that I need to now. So while I'm building this thing, while I'm chasing this dream, oh man, it's so interesting to me to see the way that things are unfolding in my life. So back on track, get out of debt if you have any, build your credit, fix your credit, 725 plus so that you can be prime. And then once you're above 725, pretty much the world is your oyster. And then after that, guys, you know, get a business. I think everybody should, well, not everybody, if you don't want to, that's not your ministry. But everybody should have a business. I'm an incorporated individual. That's why that like everything is so stretched for me right now, is because I'm building a business and I'm also freeing myself from financial slavery. So it's a double-sided coin, and I'm loving every step of the way. I'm loving the journey, yo. So guys, yeah, fix your credit, get out of debt, fix your credit. 10% is for you to keep, and maximize your potential, man. Why all these people driving Escalades and Hummers and all these things? Why can't you acquire these things? All they use is they're using their credit. I understand it, that I know your straw man. The only thing, fellas, real game right here, that when I tell you that they charge a lot of money to hear this stuff, the only thing of value that you have in this world is your straw man. And what is your straw man? Is your name written in block letters or your signature. That's it, bro. That's it. Have you ever noticed that when you went to go get a car, when you went to go get a house, when you went to go do your job or whatever it was, they wanted your signature. You got to sign the piece of paper before anything they want you to sign. They want you to sign your straw man, because that's the energy. The energy is your signature on that binding document, that binding piece of paper that says, okay, we're going to have you as a trade line on our account now. That's what's important. They want you to be a trade line on their account. They don't care about the cars. They don't care about the houses, because all that stuff is just stuff. It's just things, guys. And you can have anything you want. So the straw man is the only thing of value in this world, is your signature. Your damn signature is the only thing of value in this world. Because I noticed that every time I sign on the dotted line, I sign that piece of paper, that's when things get messed up, you know? So as I remove myself from these financial yokes for the last time, I don't care to be seen. I don't care to be, you know, people to perceive me in a kind of way. That was really what caused me to get into financial slavery, was because I was trying to be seen by the Joneses, trying to keep up with the Joneses, trying to do the most, you know, going on trips, putting trips on credit cards, and so on and so forth. You guys know how the game goes. You know how they trick us into consumerism, where it's just one more swipe, one more thing. Now it's Christmas time. Christmas time just passed. You swiping all them cards just to get gifts for people, and then they rip them open and they say, thanks, and then they put it underneath their bed, or they put it in their in their closet, and then now you still paying the bill. You know what I'm saying? So fellas, I think it's important for us to get into a place of financial abundance so that we can take care of the women in our lives. Only reason why I'm rich is because I want to take care of the ladies that I care about. My mom, my sister, my girls, everything. These women in my life that love me. You feel what I'm saying? So I think men are the suppliers and women are the multipliers. The more I bring for them, the more they multiply things for me. That's just the way the game goes, yo. Oh, I forgot to get gas. I was gonna get gas up at the Pioneer. I'll get it there. So yeah, guys, get your financial house in orders. Fellas, get your financial houses in order. I'm coming up from the ground floor. So you guys can get in with me, you can tap in with me, you can ask me all these questions because I know where I'm going. I've already seen the $100 million in my bank account. So if you need help with anything in regards to this, I can put you on to whatever I've learned. I learned these things, everything I learned late, I teach you early. So that way, if you're in a position where you have no debt and you're looking to come up in the game, let's figure it out. So yeah, guys, I say all this to say I know where I'm going. I make these videos and I tell you guys the truth. So that way, when my situation changes, I tell you guys these things before they happen. So when they happen, you can begin to believe. Fix your financial house, guys. Fix your financial house. I'm fixing mine once and for all, brick by brick, turn it to a foundation. Okay, guys? I'm trying to think if there's anything else I can share with you now that I am here. In terms of do whatever you got to do. Do whatever you got to do to hustle to get out of your jam. It's funny because I remember when when me and my ex had broken up, she's like, "Are you gonna do Uber?" Because I had gotten the car and I was like, "No, I don't want to do that," because I had built a studio and then I said, "Okay, the studio is gonna work," and then I used I was able to get some money. I got some money on a loan to build the studio, paid off a bunch of credit cards, and then used them to furnish the studio, all that kind of stuff, and then ended up getting back to the same situation. I know, right? Hilarious. And she's like, "Oh, you gonna do Uber?" And I'm like, "Nah, I don't want to do that." And then now I'm doing it. I'm doing it because I do anything it takes to get into the position in which I wish to be. Okay, guys? I have no ego anymore. I'm not scared of letting you guys know the truth. I'm True Hagobi for a reason. Everything I tell you comes true in my life. That I know that everything I speak out of my mind comes true. I'm a millionaire. I'm a cash rich pig. So, guys, think about what you want. Think about what you want in this world, and don't let anybody's limiting beliefs, anybody's limitations hold you back. Okay, guys? So I say all this to say, fix your financial houses, guys. Fix your credit. Build your credit so you can have a thick credit profile so that you can go and get big loans early, low percentages, because the funny thing is that the bigger the loan, the lower the percentage. You get a little credit card that's $1,000, $5,000, $10,000, $25,000, and the interest rate is 30%. But then you go and get a loan at the bank for 150 bags, 250 bags, $1 million, and the percentage is 1%, 2%. You see what I'm saying? So I studied all these things and I've seen the way that the financial institutions work, fractional reserve banking, and how they, sorry, I just got distracted there. Fractional reserve banking and how they use these things as tricks and as traps against us. Okay, guys? So I became my own bank. I encourage you guys to do the same. That's why I'm heavy into the DeFi space, decentralized finance, so that you can be the master of your own money. Deuteronomy 28 tells us the borrower, is it Deuteronomy 28? But the Bible tells us that the borrower is a slave to the lender. I know that for a fact. As a borrower, as a former borrower, I'm a slave to the lender. So not anymore. Now the money that I get, I lend it out. I lend it out in the DeFi space and I collect my fees. So guys, there's strategies, there's different things, and there's 1,000,001 ways to make money. I was pushing an M and it stuck. Okay? So I tell you guys this, get your financial houses in order as soon as possible, ASAP, because things are changing. They're only making it more difficult for you to acquire assets. They're only making it more difficult for you to get that Bitcoin. They're only making it more difficult for you to you know, but look into dividend yield, dividend stock. Look into dividend stocks. So guys, there's so much. Essentially, guys, your money should be working for you. Work to get a big pot of money, and then let it work for you, guys. They put money underwater law, okay? They put money underwater law for you to use, for me to use. That's why they call it currency. That's why when you go to a bank, what's a bank? Where the water meets the land, it's a bank, okay? So they put money underwater law. It's a cycle, like the water cycle. You got to move it around. You got to move this energy around in order for you to facilitate, in order for you to keep the economy going. This world is built on consumerism. So you can either be a producer or you can be a consumer. I was a consumer for the most part of my life. That's why I ended up getting into the position in which I got myself into. But the funny thing is that as I became a producer, boy, things changed. In the twinkling of an eye, your life can change, guys. I went from one job to 7 streams of income in probably about a month, give or take. I study advanced business strategies. I study advanced cash management strategies now, and then I know what to do. Now I know what to do. So yeah, I tell you guys this to say not to be discouraged. Wherever you are, you can't be in a worse off position than me. So yeah, man, wherever you are, you're all right. Wherever you are, you're all right. Don't let these things stress you out, man. Just get to it. If you have a car, if you have a brain, if you have a smartphone, any one of those 3 things, you can make it. You can make money. You can make money from your phone. I make $1 million plays from my phone. I drive all around all day and night, picking up cash around the city, around the clock. And my brain helps me facilitate all these transactions and all these things. So, guys, let's run it up, man. Let's run it up. I really do believe that there's more than enough for all of us to have more than we could ever imagine, more than we could ever use, more than you could ever use in a lifetime. Okay? They printing money every day, guys. Every day, Federal Reserve printing money, man. So we gotta go and get some. But yet still, we work at a job where we have a cap salary and you know, can't do it. Now I want points on the package now. If you ask me, I want points on the package. I take my 10% and you can keep the rest. So I say that to say, guys, let me wrap it up. On this one, all my links will be available down below if you want to have a one-on-one with me. If you want to just have a listening ear, somebody who's not going to judge you, and you want to talk, let's talk, man. Let's collaborate and let's do it. Let's figure this thing out, man, because I'm in no position to judge nobody. So you can come and talk to me and I will help you. I will show you what I've done. I can show you what I've done, guys. I can show you the paperwork. I can show you the bank statements. I can show you the contracts. Up to you. Okay, guys? So in that, I say I love you lots. I love you forever. To all my player partners all around the world, I love you guys. Okay? Tap in with me any way you can. My book is available down below. My merchandise, everything is available. Okay? So connect with me. If you want to, if you don't, that's okay. Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Until next time, guys, just pulling up to the library right now to go and get some more work done. So I'm gonna go look at the markets and see Wagwan. I think that this last time I checked, Solana was at like $188 per coin. I'm big bullish on that. Estimation, they say it could go up to $800 per this cycle. Let's see, yo. Let's see. We can refer back to these videos. All these things are timestamped. I think Bitcoin today is around like 93,000, something like that. I think 93 going on 94 something. So we should be touching resistance at about 94,000, hopefully. It was a fake out. The Department of Justice just sold off like $6 billion worth of them things. And yeah, man. So I say all this to say, guys. I say all this to say, we got this. We got this. I know how the system works now. And if you want to know, I can tell you for a fraction of the price, because once I finish my courses and once I finish putting everything together, it's going to be quite expensive to talk to me. So holla at your boy, yo. Until next time, guys. Peace. I'm out of here.